cool little 60 piece. That's only the neck though.
Last night a bitch nigga shot a real nigga, but we don't make no diss records, we just deal with it. Plus I be going through a lot, I never talk about it, and they using nigga songs in court, so I can't talk about it. Rap niggas think I'm dumb, like I don't see the play. I let them think they got the ups, then get them out the way. On FaceTime, my brother telling me he shot my mama, telling me to chill, but I know he seen that nigga face. But that's enough about that part. Talking about respect, well it's a must about that part. Playing with my money, well then it's up about that part. Cause when it's time to play ball, don't give a fuck about that part. They know I'm that nigga when they see me. Her man crush been a hater and her little brother won't beat me. Her friend been on my dick since I was passing out CDs. Her baby daddy a mark and her boyfriend probably a weenie. 3,300 on my book bag. Left some niggas in the past, but I don't look back. Shit kinda different, I ain't the man that I was. I seen death in too many forms and I ain't never really shook that. Don't let him rock you to sleep, true colors better believe him. I know that God got me, but I be riding with my reaper. Praying with my kids and even then I got my heater. And I be stepping so hard, this hoes in $1,000 sneakers. Take your bitch when I meet her and you ain't seen her in about 3 days. Knew I was a threat, I passed that stick like a relay. Spin it back to back, it's like a motherfucking replay. Turn your son into a bitch when I shoot, I think I'm D-Wade. Told him I'm a savage, if I want it, I'ma have it. Playing with my lettuce, cook your head like a cabbage. Tell them that I'm rich and I'm solid, that's the advantage. Bitch, bad kids, fresh little nigga, you can't stand it. Tell them big checks, yardsticks, not a ruler. All I smoke is ops and I don't never smoke a hookah. Looking for a blessing that's worth of Jesus and Judas. Tell them niggas game 6, my whole team full of shooters. I slide on a nigga like a motherfucking flip-flop. Pressure on your homie and I promise he a flip-flop. Talking that wooty-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't really saying nothing. I know these niggas envy, they can't manage how they feel. Jealousy's for bitches, you niggas pussy for real. A nigga get the drop and he happen to shoot. First we heal up and get back, we ain't going on the shirt, I swear to God, nigga.
That woo-woo, something. I know the police listening, so I ain't saying nothing. Talking that woo-woo, something. Nigga, cock back and aim and leave you bleeding where you running, swear to God, nigga.
And when I went to, when you went to show him you'll get your license, as soon as he saw it, he was like, hey man, just slow it down and boom. So that's what it is. So, I don't hide it from nobody. Like, it's no secret. I've talked about this shit on Clubhouse. Like, but you get a bunch of dudes. The crazy part about it is, if you use your common sense, right, and say, all right, we know Wack's been to prison.
Right.
This is what we know, right? We know this dude did extensive time driving trucks.
And we're still trying to figure out how he still manages to stay out of jail after all these salacious activities. And he's walking around with blowers and all that kind of whoopie bam. What's the deal, y'all? It's Monday morning. Trap News Network tapping in 10. And Trap News Network, we're tapping in for more news you can use. More knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college here at 10. And Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college though, big dog. Like, comment, subscribe for more good content. What we got going on here at 10 and Trap News Network. News you can use. Knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college here at 10 and Trap News Network. We finna jump into this content, but before we do, like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content we got going on. Hit that notification bell, tap in with the tap in. When you ain't tapping in with that tap in, make sure you are in fact tapped in with that good tap in. We finna jump into this content, man. Make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe button, notification bell, hit all. We finna jump into this, man. Rat Run Runner. It's about to expose 600 as a runner. We finna jump into this content without no further ado. Let's get into it. Let's go.
We know he's did extensive time traveling around in the music industry. Well, when the I got time to become
a cop? But can you become a cop in like 6 months?
Yeah, well, I will tell you this. I'm gonna let the cat out the bag. Wanna be exposers. Went, took the written test to become a cop, passed it. Took the physical fitness to become a cop,
Snitch hunted,
passed it, and failed the background check 4 days ago.
Really? Failed the background check because of his Clubhouse affiliations?
No, he
not quite the truth. I like how he mixes the truth with a lie. But let's keep going.
Passed the written, passed the physical. It's a reason why 600 been slimming down. Now 600 ain't never been to prison.
Right.
He ain't never did no time. But they still rejected him.
Okay.
Now he called me. He said, bro, what you think? I said, go for it.
Okay, becoming a cop, 1.5 to 2 years from start to finish.
So Snitch Hunter went from being everybody's favorite gang member to being a failed boxer to now he's a cop. There's a lot of confusion over there, but you got it.
Yeah, I don't know.
You gotta.
I don't think.
I don't know. I never heard of it.
I don't think I could ever. my son can't even pass a
You
background
apply
check.
to a department, you pass the hiring process, which takes 1 to 6 months. You go to the police academy to 4 to 6 months full time.
She's at work.
Field training for 3 to 6 months. Then probation of 1 year total.
So it sounds like they're lying because with how Adam just went through that whole 1-2 step like Sierra and went through that whole process, doesn't sound like 600 would have got all the way to the end. They would have been like, oh, never mind. Sounds like they would have told you never mind long before they got you all the way through that process. So badges, cops, academies, all that kind of stuff. These are you guys' favorite gang members right here. Badges and police academies.
Oh, and in some states like Texas or Florida, they have shorter academies, so you can be fast-tracked into becoming a police officer. So,
I got her old number in there. Why do I have that? Let me just delete that.
Wack is still looking confused because he's shaking up how his daughter just embarrassed him. Go watch my last episode.
But yeah, I mean that's what it is. I mean, end of the day, bro, you got to remember. Listen, I did what I did yesterday as a little experiment.
it felt like a troll. Was it intentional in any way?
Yeah, it was definitely intentional.
Oh,
like,
okay.
it's my fucking wallet, right? So,
Doesn't seem intentional, but go off. Especially now because after that, you tried to blame it on your daughter, and your daughter was like, we're not going for that.
I wanted to see, right, if the hatred was really that.
Right.
So I did it while I was on there. Soon as I let that fucking stream go, 40,000 in like 3 minutes. It's crazy.
What? People just...
The views,
Really?
40,000. So I'm like, yo, this has got to.
So he's really not addressing the badge at all.
Ooh. So he
And then he tries to switch it on to now Snitch 100 being a cop, and it's just like all the deflection is all over the place, bro. You're spilling all over the place, bro. Your cup got a hole in it. You're leaking all over the place.
I want to feed him some. So now, if I want to promote something,
You're gonna just do a little troll, pretend
do
to
some
be a cop.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? You know, I might have R&B hit me over the head with a breakable vase.
Or bang you in the ass with a strap on.
Well, are you okay?
Whoa. Whoa. Wait. Wowzers. 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 That right there. Right.
Okay, well, since we talking about that, somebody
Now he's finna switch the subject. Now he's finna go all off topic because he wants to get off that badge situation and Snitch trying to be in a cop.
me to ask you.
Okay.
You remember
Sure.
the homegirl was promoting lube.
Who?
The homegirl.
Alright, so now we finna go off topic, and now again, WACK100 is finna go ahead and bounce around. Now, I wanna go ahead and throw this into the universe real quick before we sign out. This is a 45, 47-year-old man, closer to 50 than he is to 40. Let's really pay attention to this. Closer to 50 than he is to 40. Who thinks that his way in life is wearing swap meet pants and graphic tees from Target, but that's your business because your fashion choice is not why we're here. We hear about your decision making, bro. We hear about your real life decision making. You have Officer Rat Run Runner sitting here with his Thursday's best on, trying to convince us that we all didn't see what we saw. If you go back and you watch my last video, you see that he called his daughter. He said, well, yeah, I got the badge for my daughter. He calls his daughter, she hangs up on him immediately. He calls back, she's blocked. Calls back again, he's blocked. Oh wait, maybe I called the wrong number. Nigga, you're blocked. You threw away your entire life. Like, let's take a moment of seriousness here. You threw away your entire life, bro. Wack had a beautiful family. Now, this is something that is true. He had a beautiful wife. He had 2 beautiful kids. That's something that is true. I never disrespect that. You threw it all away, bro, for this. For this. Now you sitting there looking dumb. Look at your face. Look at your face. You look stupid. You threw it all away for that. You had a beautiful wife. You had a beautiful family. You on Clubhouse. Trying to find grass that's greener instead of just watering the grass that you had, bro. WACK100 is a perfect example of what not to do. Bro called his daughter up to try to see if he could get her to vouch for this stupid story about the badge. She hung up on him. We're live on No Jumper. They're not even live on No Jumper. This is a pre-edited show. Adam could have edited that out. They didn't because it made for good, embarrassing, humiliation content. Period, point blank. You feel me? So when it come down to all these little games and all these little 1-2 steps like Sierra, all these little Flu Flam, Skoldugs, and Larsons. Learn what not to do, bro. Sometimes the best examples we have are the examples of what not to do. Sometimes the best examples we have is the examples of what not to be. Because throughout all this content space, one thing is for sure, two things is for certain. That man called his daughter, his baby girl, and she hung up in his face because in reality, who knows what the conversations are like between her and her mother in regards to her father, who's on Clubhouse, who's on the internet, acting a buffoon, acting an idiot, embarrassing the family, not being the man that they were raised under. Let's really think about that. You have this high image of your father throughout your entire life. You have this high thought, you have this high, my bad, y'all, it's early in the morning. You have this high thought of your father. You have this high image of your father. You got all this love and all this respect for your father growing up. He grow up and he get on Clubhouse and start embarrassing the family, bro. Really think about how y'all would feel about that. Your daddy get on Clubhouse and start embarrassing the family. Your daddy get on Clubhouse and start referring to his wife, your mother, as his baby mama. That was crazy. He said that the other day. I forget where he said it at. He was on something with one of these ninjas. He's like, some, yeah, my baby mama. Nigga, that's your wife, bro. You're actually legally married. R&B is your mistress. You are legally married. You have a whole wife. You talking about your baby mama. It's a wild world we live in, y'all. It's a wild world we live in. At this point in time, fellas, take a moment. Thank God for your family. Thank God for what you got. Thank God for everything that's going right. And thank God for just the ability to thank God. Because as we watching, some people lose a little bit, you know what I'm saying, more and more every day. And God put them through harsher lessons. So with that all being said, y'all already know the deal. It's Monday morning. I hope y'all have a beautiful day. Start your day off the right way. And y'all know, as always, man, it's Free Avenue Angel. Until he is free, we are gone.